What's up, y'all? Welcome to Correct Wing Weekly, episode number 17. What's good with ya? Steven is my name. We vibing. We vibing out here. 5:05 one time zone. What's up with you? Got the music banging in my headphones. Life is good out here. I'm not Frank. You guys know this. I'm Frank's substitute for the day. Well, not the day. It's actually my show. My show on his channel. We're streaming live right now over there on the Last American Pubcast, as well as Let's Be Frank. Replays go over to the Last American Pubcast. Very much looking forward today. Going to be sliding out of here around 6:20 in the One True Time Zone. 75-minute, maybe a 90-minute show. Hope you're well out there in the live chat. Got about 70 people here. I like it. Remember, we prefer if you watch it over at the Last American Pubcast, because that's where the replays go. We're trying to get Big Daddy Frank his watch time so he can monetize over there. Talking about the election today. 6 days ago, I guess last Tuesday was the election. The red wave, the red tsunami, kind of, but not. Yeah, but not even kind of, just not. Why DeSantis is the wrong choice. It's not his year. Trump or nothing. Trump, listen to me. I pledge allegiance to the Trump of the United States of America. Frankly, the best. Trump train. I will convince you why the divide in America is really not even left versus right. It's not Democrat versus Republican. It is Trumpism versus everybody else. I don't even like the phrase Trumpism. It's just Donald Trump, man. There's no Trumpism. It's not an ism. He's a guy. He's the rightful king of America, okay? That's right. And people out there simping for DeSantis. Trump's funnier. He's better. DeSantis can't win. We need him in Florida. I don't think there's one actually good argument. Look at all the people that like DeSantis. Some good people like DeSantis, but all the worst people love DeSantis. All the worst people hate Trump. Trump train. Trump 2024 says Glenn over there. That's right. That's right. Turn my mic up. My mic's all the way up. My mic is all the way up. It's the same as it was earlier. Something changed with StreamYard, man. Something changed over here. The camera's different. Am I looking at something different? I got to talk to Frank about this. Because, yeah, the Frank... Yeah, I mean, I don't know. There's really nothing I can do. Mike is fine. Maybe it's her maybe she needs to check her battery. It's Trump right now. DeSantis maybe in the future. I don't know. I don't like DeSantis. I don't like him. He's all about the system. He's not a threat to the system. He's made by the system. I don't like DeSantis. I like what he's done in Florida. I think he's the best governor, but most of that is because all the governors suck. So, what are you guys saying in there? What's that? Caesar got stabbed in the back by Republicans, conservatives, and liberals, Democrats. Don't let them steal the opportunity that Donald J. Trump, oh, got him. Sorry, I just misspoke. Yeah, I mean, it's Trump's moment right now. The hero's journey, the story arc is not over. No. Don't let them convince you that this guy is not electable. That word electable, it's not even a thing. The person that's the most electable is the person that can win. All right? DeSantis can't win. When they say electable, what they mean is makes us feel comfortable, doesn't make people upset. But the reason Trump is good is because he makes people upset. Yay and yo. All right. Let's get into some Biden stuff. No, let's get into it right now. We're making our case right now. And now, okay. So I've covered not the B before. Let's get into this right here. Someone says that DeSantis is not running. I mean, I bet you he would have if Trump wouldn't have put out the statement right here. Well, we're doing the election stuff later, so we'll just get into the straight showdown stuff first. So I said on Twitter, yo, it's on. Trump is supposed to announce tomorrow, correct? Trump has unfinished business. Agree. So I tweeted out, yo, it's on. Now, I will remind you to follow me on Twitter. Actually, Frank is over in the Frank is over there in the live chat telling you to follow me on Twitter. I have a small following, so I need you folks. Thanks, Frank. Thanks for doing it. All right. Here's a statement from Donald J. Trump, 45th President of the United States of America. News Court, which is Fox, the Wall Street Journal, mostly of the fake news media, no longer great New York Post, is all in for Governor Ron DeSantis, an average Republican governor with great public relations, who didn't have to close up his state, but did, unlike other Republican governors whose overall numbers for a Republican were just average, middle of the pack, including COVID, who is the advantage of sunshine. Where people from the badly run states up north would go, no matter who the governor was, just as I did. Look at that. Average Republican. Ron DeSantis is decent. It's okay. I'll give it a B- as far as Trump insults. B-. It's okay. We gotta think of better ones than this. And, you usually I don't. Someone said this the other day, so I'm kind of just repeating what they're saying. I usually don't even like saying this, but I thought that this person the other day said a perfect nickname would be Little D. Because some people call him Heavy D and Big D. Little D. Again, I do not condone such talk, but Little D would be funny. I think he's gonna run, dude. I personally think Ron DeSantis is gonna run. I think it's because he is the ear of the mainstream GOP shills. I think he's gonna run. I think he's gonna wreck his career. That's what I think is actually gonna happen. He's smarter if he doesn't run. I think he's gonna run. The neocons and the press, the shills, the grifters. It's not popular to grift for Trump anymore. That's why we need to have his back. We need to just be pro-Trump, man. We can't be convinced otherwise. We can't, because they're saying all the same things. Trump's crass. You know, I said this on my show the other day, that if you look at what people are saying right now about Donald Trump, and you look at what they were saying in 2015 and 2016 about Donald Trump, they're identical. It's not all the same people, because the Trump grift was strong in 2015 and 2016. Not electable, unprofessional. He shoots himself in the foot. I like his policies, but not his rhetoric. He gets in his own way. How many times have you heard these very things from the who's who, the what's what of mainstream cowards, man? Cowards and traitors, dude. The cowards and traitors love DeSantis. Not to say that all people that love DeSantis are cowards and traitors, but all the cowards, all the traitors, all the centrists, all the faux, not even faux, all the liberals, like right-wing liberals, which is a thing, by the way. I mean, I don't know. If it's your first time here, then you're like, maybe like, what? I thought liberals were left-wing. Nah, most people in America are right-wing, are liberals. Most purported right-wingers are liberals, man. It's just true. He will definitely run. He's controlled opposition, yeah. Yeah, 100%, yeah. DeSantis said he's not going to run. I mean, come on. Come on. Don't insult my intelligence. I mean, so what if he did? Are you talking about in the debate against Charlie Crist? He didn't say he said he's focused on Florida, but okay, but people say this kind of stuff all the time. I think he's going to run. That's my take. I think it doesn't matter if I think it doesn't matter if he said that or whatever. Rick, thanks for the super chat, says DeSantis Trump together with a laughy emoji. Nah, yeah. I know you're kidding. No. Trump's the only man for the job. Interesting. Naval intelligence has discovered that DeSantis has ties to the Bush dynasty. He also kept a clause in the Florida Constitution that can force he's not as good on COVID as people act like. He's really not. The Dems want DeSantis to kill off MAGA. It's people high. It's not even about the Democrats, yo. It's about different groups. It's really the establishment versus Trump, man. I'll tell you this right now, I'll go on record right now. Elaine says we don't need the party to split or the Dems will win again. I don't think the country can handle another 4 years of Biden. Listen, if Trump gets screwed out of the nomination, I might become a Democrat. And that's just so we can collapse the system. I might write in Vladimir Putin, Kanye West if it's not Trump. I will not support DeSantis. I don't care. That's why I'm not a Republican. I'm America first. The Republicans aren't America first. The Republicans are not us. Might be you, but it's not us. It's not the American people. The Republicans, if Trump doesn't get the nominee, I'm writing in like Kanye West or Stephen Ignoramus or Let's Be Frank or Vladimir Putin or Jesus Christ or something. Dude, I will not support DeSantis in 2024 because they're going to it'll be because they screw Trump. Yep, exactly. It's been that way since day one. Remember the Never Trumpers. Yes. Trump's announcement tomorrow. Yes. I'm jacked. Jacked up. MAGA, baby. I missed it in 2016, too. I was a libertarian then. I voted for Gary Johnson. I'm so jacked for 2024. It's so on, dude. Trump needs to win. He needs to never leave. Facts, dude. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I didn't even mean to hit this tab right here, but Matt Walsh said in 2016, the only thing worse than Donald Trump are his supporters. They've never liked Trump, dude. Now they're blaming Trump for the red puddle or whatever. We'll get to that in a second. Ron came to me in desperate shape in 2017. He was politically dead, losing in a landslide to a very good agriculture commissioner, Adam Putnam. It sounds like Putler. Adam Putin. My favorite. Adam Putler, who was loaded up with cash and great poll numbers. Ron had low approval, bad polls, and no money. But he said that if I would endorse him, he could win. I didn't know Adam, so I said, let's give it a shot, Ron. When I endorsed him, it was as though, to use a bad term, he said the N-word, the nuclear word. It was like a nuclear weapon went off. Years later, they're the exact words that Adam Putler used in describing Ron's endorsement. He said, I went from having it made with no competition to immediately getting absolutely clobbered after your endorsement. Then I got Ron by the star of the Democratic Party. Dude, Ron DeSantis almost lost to a gay meth head, dude. He almost lost to a gay meth head, man. Who was later revealed to be a crackhead. I love him calling him a crackhead. That later revealed to be a gay meth crackhead. By having 2 massive rallies with tens of thousands of people at each one. I also fixed his campaign, which had completely fallen apart. I was all in for Ron, and he beat Gillum. But after the race, that when votes were being stolen by the corrupt election process in Broward County, and Ron was going down 10,000 votes a day, along with now Senator Rick Scott. I sent in the FBI and the U.S. attorneys, and the ballot theft immediately ended, just prior to them running out of the votes necessary to win. I stopped his election from being stolen. And now Ron DeSantis is playing games. The fake news asks him if he's going to run, if President Trump runs, and he says, I'm only focused on the governor's race. I mean, if this is what this person's talking about earlier, when he said he wasn't going to run, I'm only focused on the governor's race, I'm not looking into the future, that's called being a politician, man. That's not saying you're not running. And even if he was like, read my lips, no new taxes, you know, it's been said before, you know. In terms of loyalty and class, that's really not the right answer. This is just this last paragraph. I'm not gonna read it as Trump. This is so true right here. This is just like 2015 and 2016, a media assault, collusion. When Fox News fought me to the end until I won, and then they couldn't have been nicer and more supportive. The Wall Street Journal loved low-energy Jeb Bush, and a succession of other people as they rapidly disappeared from sight, finally falling in line with me after I easily knocked them out one by one. We're in exactly the same position now. They will keep coming after us, MAGA, but ultimately we will win, put America first, and make America great again. Dude, it's the same script, man. MAGA. Anti-DeSantis, dude. Anti-DeSantis. No. Look who likes him. Look who hates Trump. He's worse on a lot of issues than Trump. They're both playing a role in a way. You remember when Trump, like, I'm not saying that Trump is like good on everything or whatever. Trump said you said before that your favorite book is the Bible. Which book of the Bible do you like? Other than every single one equally. Which verse do you like the best? Everyone. He's not really a Christian, man. But there's something to this friend-enemy distinction. No, anti-DeSantis, yo. I'm not convinced. I've read a lot of the arguments. I've listened to hours and hours of podcasts on this stuff. I've done my research. I'm not convinced. You got to convince me. Yeah, we'll get to the election stuff in a little bit for sure. Establishment attacked out the gate, so Trump stood his ground and decided to fight, and the movement was born. Gotta go with Trump. Yeah, they're smelling out each other, man. That's why Trump his instincts are so good. He went out. He went after DeSantis what seemed like preemptively, and he stirred the pot like he always does, but everyone knows that wasn't preemptively. After Trump was raided at Mar-a-Lago, DeSantis condemned the situation without mentioning Trump's name. He just said it was about the left and the Democrats. They're already running against each other, man. That's why I tweeted out it's on. It is so on. They're already running against each other. That's what I think. If I'm wrong, that means Trump will run unopposed, which is okay. Trump's better when he's got some good competition. They're already running against each other, man. But Trump just has that intuition. He's funnier. He has the it factor. He's a better competitor. Trump train. Trump train. All right. This is funny too. He's talking about Trump on Truth Social. I started a Truth Social just so I could follow Trump. I enabled notifications. They're not working though. He's talking about Glenn Youngkin. Youngkin. Now that's an interesting take. Sounds Chinese, doesn't it? I need to work on my Chinese Trump. In Virginia, could have won without me. I understand, but you see, Trump is too low of a voice. In Chinese, you got to get up there or whatever. It did a very big Trump rally for telephonically. I got the MAGA to vote for him. He couldn't be close to winning. Oh. He knows that, and let me see it. But wait, no, but Trump's not Chinese. I got to work on my Glenn Youngkin Chinese impression. Goals. He has mentioned Trump many times and defended him. I'm talking about in that speech about Mar-a-Lago, he did not mention Trump's name and defended him. Okay, so what? So what? Are you talking about the same speech? Okay, and you're looking for someone with not a big ego? Get out of politics. Get out of politics. Get out of live chats. Get away from political commentary. It's about ego. It's about friends, enemies, ego, persuasion. Everyone's got an ego. I love it. Mike Pompeo, yeah, they're gonna run all of them. Mike Pompeo and Nikki Haley are about to be running. Dude, this is gonna be thick. This is gonna be thick. You want someone without an ego, get out of politics. The woke mob, dude, it's not about the Democrats, dude. It's not about the left. It's not about the Democrats. It's not about wokeism. It's about biblical values and whose time in history it is. I'm not saying that Trump has like biblical values. I'm saying woke. There are real divisions, okay? We need to be divided from evil. In your own life, in your family, you need to be divided from evil. So these people that are like, it's just there to divide us, dude. You're not supposed to be unequally yoked, all right? So we're supposed to be divided in a certain way, but it's not about these things. Kerry Lake, what about her? I mean, she hasn't even won governor yet. You know what I mean? She's better than DeSantis for sure, but she shouldn't be at the national level. I want it to be Trump, Rand Paul, or literally Trump, Kanye West. I would go work for Trump, Kanye West. And I think that what's it called? That Trump loves the country as well. Keep speaking in all caps. I'm interested in what you're saying. Me too. Yeah. Kanye West, dude. Yes. People like it. Yes. I need approval now. All right. We'll never surrender to the woke mob.
Thank you. First and foremost, I want to give
Charlie Chris conceding. I need validation. All caps. Listen to me, Smalls. Marjorie Taylor Greene thinks DeSantis should stay in Florida rather than run for president. She may have a point. These right-wing DeSantis simps, they have no spine, dude. They have no spine. My first point is that he shouldn't be president. My second point is that he should stay as governor. It's not the other way around. The conservative mainstream media has no spine. If we got invaded by a strong country, they would support them, dude. They're cowards. They're cowards at best, traitors at worst, dude. The Examiner, most of the GOP, not the B, the Daily Wire, the Blaze, they don't have a spine, dude. Candace Owens, who I didn't like 6 months ago, now I like her as a media figure because she opposes Ben Shapiro. They broke on a very important issue. Not even just a very important issue. An issue that does not need to be named. National Review, The Federalist. Dude, these people are scum. Republicans, I'll just say that Republicans are scum. And when I say that, I mean more than 80%. Okay? I've said for a while on my show that if it's above 80%, man, I don't need anyone's permission to generalize. If it's above 80%, it's most important Republicans. They are scum, dude. They are scum. Yep, he barely beat Gillum, a gay crackhead, in 2018, and wouldn't have done it without Trump. Republicans suck, dude. I can list 50 people right now that I would support over DeSantis, because if we should compartmentalize, then maybe I would think about it. But we don't live in a vacuum. This is not about issues. This is about people. This is about people, and it's about history. I would support most like high-profile Democrats in 2024 if they screwed Trump out of it, because you know it's really fake. I mean, it's already been fake, like the entire system, everything. But if DeSantis gets it over Trump, Trump is the most popular Republican in history, man. People love Trump, and he has quantity of popularity and quality. No, Trump, that doesn't sound bad at all. I'm the same way, Michael. Michael says I'm Trump or bust. I'm literally for crashing the system if it's not Trump. Yeah. I mean, I voted straight ticket Republican. I mean, it's not about that. I'm not a leftist. I'm further right than most Republicans. Further right than most people. Correct wing. Okay? Yeah, Trump or bust, man. Trump. Trump. Glenn Youngkin, who is in the same vein as DeSantis, wrote Nancy Pelosi a handwritten apology about a tweet about that ridiculous homosexual hammer attack on her husband. This is the establishment. This is the establishment. No, Trump. Tell your kids, tell your wife. What's the rest of that video? No, it's hide your kids, hide your wife. Trump, dude. Yeah, these establishment types that they're grooming it's just ridiculous, man. No. And also, okay, hold on. Who's this? And there's all these, and I did a show about this about 3 months ago or something like that, with the tokenization of women and people of color by the right wing, by the conservatives, and it happened. It's Winsome Sears. I did like Kathy Barnett more than Oz, but Oz got the nominee. Oz got Trump's endorsement. It was a mistake. Fetterman won. That was a mistake. That was an error. But before I get to this, I want to ask this chat, because I asked mine the other day. They're saying that, what's it called? Okay, a red wave turned into a purple puddle thanks to an orange man. Now, let me ask you, what percentage of Trump nominees won? Okay? Tell me in the live chat. If you already know, don't say anything. Just say I already know. But they're saying that Trump wrecked the election, that the Trump nominees did nothing, that they all lost or whatever. What percentage of Trump nominees do you think won? And I'll expound upon that in a second. But what percentage or how many? Because there was 250 of them. Dovely says over 90%. Foil Hat says 93. Greg says more than 80%. People already know. People already know. Correct. It was more than 90%. It was something like 216 won and like 20 lost. They're still calling it and stuff like that. Now, there's a point I made the other day as well. The ones that were high profile that lost. The one that was the worst was Oz. The one that was the worst was Oz. 219 to 16. Yep. That was the number I saw the other day. Now, Oz Fetterman, that was a mistake. He should have backed Kathy Barnett. That's okay, though. The other ones, for instance, Blake Masters. Blake Masters and Joe Kent, Kerry Lake, if she ends up losing, they moderated their positions on abortion and on the most real election of all time, okay? Do you think that was because of Trump? Trump's a radical on those issues. Sir, one of those two issues, Trump will not stop talking about. So do you think it was because of their Trump endorsement that made them lose? No. It was their GOP establishment leaning that made them lose. Trump. We need Trump. If we had 200 Trumpian light candidates, they would mostly win. People know the system's screwed up, man. They said he wasn't electable in 2015, and look what happened. Exactly. Electable means the person that can win. Exactly. So this whole thing, Trump ruined the election. His people mostly won. And the people that didn't, I got to look at the 16 or 20 that ended up losing and see if they moderated their positions. But both Kerry Lake and Blake Masters moderated, totally cucked at the last minute on abortion. And then they also thought it was like not sensible to talk about the realest election of all time. I cannot restream bot the two YouTube streams, but we will once we're changing up the stream within the next month. So in about a month we will. Too complicated to talk about. Yeah. It's rhinos. It's also people that are anti-American. I mean, I'm anti-Republican in that I'm not even in favor of a republic. I mean, I'm anti-democracy, but a republic is like a form of democracy. It's not a direct democracy. We'll get to some of these cliches and false dichotomies in a second, but I'm anti-Republican as well. I don't want a republic. I want a king named Trump, man. So, a purple puddle. We'll get to this in a second. Yeah, this is kind of interesting right here. In a scene from the Paramount Plus series, The Good Fight, character claims that Ron DeSantis drugged him and sexually assaulted him at CPAC. Anyone here going to CPAC? Like, we can meet up in person.
My vetting.
Yes.
What is this?
I have 200.
What is this? Like, it looks like George McFly. It says it's obscene, crude, and gross.
167 days sodomy free.
Oh, jeez.
Can we get to the assault?
Yes. I offered my political services to Governor DeSantis. He saw.
Dude, we live in a sick society, man. I'm not playing that. I like Rand Paul, too. Trump, Rand Paul would be tight. We live in a disgusting, depraved society, man. Correcting them weekly, yes, true. All right, let's play this Winsome Sears. Oh, based black lady. Oh, it's based.
Well, you know, his administration, when it came to the economy, helped us because black unemployment was the lowest it had ever been historically. And then, of course, when it came to education, he forgave his administration the loans that historically black
lady.
colleges and universities had owed that they could never repay. And by the way, provided a permanent funding stream. And then safety. Forced NATO to bring their fair share.
See,
only 2%.
That's a part of the Trump thing that I got to get better at. It's this. I do this one. Well, I don't. He doesn't. No, excuse me. That's a good one. and then the okay sign, but then this one. I got to get this one done more. You know what I mean? Like you see him behind the podium. Yeah, this is no one's like Trump, dude.
Of their GDP. But when we look at the mission, and as a Marine, we're looking at the mission, and you know, the voters have spoken, and they have said that they want a different leader. And a true leader.
They always say that they're speaking for people,
understands
man. No, they're speaking for their elitist scum that pays their bills. That's why I like Trump too. He's rich. He's rich. He has donors and stuff like that. He had big donors out of Israel in 2016, but he doesn't. Well, he needed them in 2016. My point is that he's rich. There's not 30,000 people giving him 50 grand each. You know?
A true leader understands that it's time to step off the stage, and the voters have given us that very clear message.
What are you talking, dude? Don't trust these anyone turning on Trump right now that's in the establishment. You got to just disregard what they say.
Why within the Republican Party, Lieutenant Governor, to Donald Trump that it's time to step off the stage?
Yeah, he doesn't move his shoulders that much. Yeah, he just stands there and I mean, he doesn't side shuffle, but sometimes he cocks this way. Sometimes, but it's mostly here. Yeah, he does a little bit forward and back, right? He's on like one axis sometimes. Not too much, but a little bit of this, a little bit of that, but he doesn't leave the box too much, you know? Serious news show, by the way.
Yes, a house divided against itself cannot stand.
Yeah, that's why you should be in jail.
And indeed.
Okay, yeah. How about we put in jail all the people that are trying to get off the Trump train, and we're not divided at all.
That's where we are today. And as I said before, America is the prize.
Remember how much these people are based? Glenn Youngkin based. You know, he's taking CRT out of schools, and Winsome Sears is based.
Why do we want to win elections? It's because we've got to learn to love each other, live together, govern together, and the voters are saying enough is enough.
So if the party wants to move on, or some of the parties, such as yourself, Lieutenant Governor, maybe Governor Youngkin feels the same way, but Donald Trump still makes a speech next week that he wants to run for president. What would you think about that?
I could not support him.
Yeah, we don't support you. I don't support you. I don't live in Virginia, but I live close. I live about 30 minutes from Virginia. It's got to count for something, right? Yo, listen to this hot beat, though. Yo, are we partying? Is this like a Trump party? Oh. Yo. Here we go. Here it is. Any questions, guys? I don't have any questions. No, I have my mind made up. I have my mind made up. Those arms. Fire, hot fire, sir. I have made fire. Okay, let's go to some of these. You know, I've been putting off some of this stuff for so long. We got to get to the election stuff, though. So we'll skip the Biden stuff for a second. Yeah, look at all this, man.
Elon Musk tweeted.
The red wave was a sign.
Massive red wave.
Massive red wave.
Massive red wave.
Massive red wave.
You're about to see a red wave that makes day after tomorrow look like nothing.
That's going to be responsible for the red wave. I think the red wave that's coming is going to be like the elevator doors opening up in The Shining.
Rogan said that the red wave is going to look like the elevator doors opening and the blood pouring
all
out of
these people suck,
the elevator in The Shining.
Like the elevator doors
Rogan,
opening up in
Shapiro,
The
they
Shining.
all suck, dude.
That is correct, except it's not going to be an elevator. It's going to look more like Deep Impact, the tsunami at the end, but colored red.
Remember that Taya Leone Deep Impact disaster movie? That's the red wave tsunami that'll come ashore.
It's going to be a brutal.
Dude, if this were like a just world, all these people would be out of a job, and I would run all the
week
companies.
for the Democrats beginning on Tuesday.
And frankly, I've already DVR'd CNN and MSNBC for election night, not because I'm going to watch, but just
there's so many grifters.
Because I want to enjoy the tears post-red tsunami.
What happened to the red wave, Congresswoman?
It was such a psyop, dude. It was such a op, bro. So let's get into some of this. Man, I don't know what to even talk about here. I mean, I obviously have like hundreds of tabs to go through, but there's so many grifters, man. Must be nice to always be wrong and still keep your job. Yeah. It's disgusting, man. I should be a billionaire. If I were a billionaire, I would have the dopest media company. But instead of that, I have 110 people watching, and I love you for it. I love you. I love you. I love you. You scratch my back, I scratch yours, huh? When you're in charge of all media, can you have a job? Yeah, sure. You'll be getting my coffee. I'll be that. You'll be getting my Bang energy drinks. Of course, we were all hoping for a red wave, but the system is not what it says it is, man. The system is not. No one knows exactly what the system is, but it's not what it says it is. These people are full of crap.
I mean, that's more funny. First jump from 300 to 900, and finally that's 600. I'm still losing. I know.
In real time, dude, I don't know, man. I don't even know what to even like claim here. You know, I guess it's just I got to do it through inference and through irony. Every single election of all time is completely real, other than 2016 when Trump won. Trump winning was clearly fake. I mean, that was cheating. Every single other one of all time, including this year, including 1933, every single one of them was fake.
Now at 8:17.
Everyone. I don't even know what to say, because I don't, like, dude, look into it, man. Go on Telegram, follow Vincent James, follow Nick Fuentes, whoever, follow the people that are extremely banned, and then get back to, or not even get back to me. It's just like we're on YouTube right now. So yeah, whatever. Every single one, all the time, except for 1933 and 2016, and whenever Putin was elected, that's just it. All of them. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, let's just keep going. Here's a roundup of the most important elections nationwide, though. Oh, DeSantis won. Why are they not simping for Rubio? Why are they not simping for Rubio? Because he's not a threat to Trump. And the reason they're not simping for Trump is because Trump is a threat to the system, and they are the system. MSNBC reports Republicans should expect their leads to crumble completely. I'm glad some of the Republicans lost, man. Some of them were terrible. We need to feel more pain, man. Definitely list it everywhere once you have it fully compiled. Links would help too. People make the people are making them. I don't know if you're talking about me making a list of the people that are doing the election stuff, but I don't know exactly what you mean. Frosted is a weird one too. You mean everyone is soy other than Trump, man. Democracy is not on the ballot today. It should be, dude. It should be. If you vote for Republicans, MSNBC historian says if you vote for Republicans, your kids will be murdered and democracy will die. If Democrats win, kids get murdered. Same with Republicans. Republicans are weak on abortion too. Oh, to Frosted Sleep. Oh, comment above. Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh, okay. Good. I was just confuzzled. I was confuzzled. Some of this stuff we're just going to skip. 5. Okay, so this is, I'll get into this one last. Look at this one, dude. Okay. Dude, the simping, or the not even the simping, it's the tokenization. I don't make the rules, okay? I didn't make it this way, but people of color vote overwhelmingly for Democrat. And good and squared away whites, like conservative whites or whites with a family, Christian whites, vote for Republicans, okay? Trump won in 2016 by trying to get the white people to vote for him. He didn't say as much. He didn't say these words. He said things like middle class and Christian and things like that. But I remember in 2020, this person that watched my show telling me that they would bet me money that Trump would get 30% of blacks. That is ridiculous. This year, 86% of black people voted for Democrats. When Obama ran, 93 or 96% of blacks voted for Obama. We have to stop living outside of reality. We have to stop with this. Oh, tacos. Where's she at? Based tacos. Where's this at? Myra Flores. Oh, she said breakfast tacos. Oh, it's my favorite breakfast taco. Based Latinx. Based trans. Bruce Jenner is based for a trans person. I love Kerry Lake. She seems like a strong woman. I'm saying if the best person happens to be a woman or a black person or a whatever, fine. But there's something about this conservative grift. These people, look, people are like, Myra Flores is based because her husband, it works for ICE. If your husband works for ICE under the biggest immigration invasion in history, why is that good? Why is that good? They just don't get it. I just love being spoken to in all caps. Isn't that the best? Don't you guys love when someone comes in the chat and like says everything in capital letters? Like that's supposed to make us listen more. Don't you guys love that? Isn't that your favorite thing when you look down in a live chat and you see people just and she's doing it too. Do not complain. Oh, do not complain about. I can't even do my Latin voice right now. Ron Unz is cringe on this topic. I don't read that much of him, but I know his stance, Hervey, yeah. Don't you love it? Yes, I love it. Frank loves it too. Don't you guys love just being screamed at in a live chat? Don't you just love it? Frank concurs. Frank's in the chat right now. Don't you just love being screamed at? It's because I can't see. Then how are you reading what other people are saying? It's not about staying home, dude. The entire way that things are framed on the right is just dumb, man. Republicans and independents stayed home. Well, I mean, maybe they did, but I'm glad she didn't win, man. I'm glad. Who beat her again? Another breakfast taco or whatever? It's more audible. Correct. Yeah. I love being screamed at. Isn't it? I'm the only one that Larry says, ah! Ah! Correct. As in Correct Wing Weekly. Yeah. CNN exit poll on race. I think this is for Republicans right here. 76% white, 9% black, Latino 10%, Asian 2, Native 2. I love white people, man. Yeah, I love white people, dude. With young blacks, man, it was 89% for Democrat. That's right.
White man is back, baby.
Get out of here.
The white man is back, baby. The white man is back.
Get out of here.
The white man is back.
Yo, if you agree with this, if you love white people, I want you to do in all caps in the chat, the white man is back.
Get out of here.
The white man is back, baby. The white man is back.
Get out of here.
The white man is back, baby. The white man is back.
The white man is back. All right. Same thing with single women, man.
Also, single women are breaking for Democrats by 30
Everyone's liberal, dude. Even right-wingers don't realize how liberal
points. They are. And this makes sense when you think about how Democrat policies are designed to keep women single. But once women get married, they vote Republican. Married women, married men, go for Republicans.
Yeah, everyone's saying the white is back, the white man is back. White boy summer, yes! Let's flip and go! The white man is back.
Digits. But single women and voters under 40 have been captured by
I liked yours, Herbie. The white is back. I like that too. Year of the white.
So we need these ladies to get married. And it's time to fall in love and just settle down, guys.
No, we need Fox News to stop being nation subverting, anti-white, anti-Christian grifters, dude. Fox News is terrible. Where's this at, dude? Where's this one at? Here. Oh, we just need women to get married. We just need them to get married. Also, Fox News says we just need women to get married. Also, Fox News, Lee Fink attributed her victory to the rise of queer political power. First transgender lawmaker into office. Dude, stop watching Fox News. Dude, it's sus. I think it's sus that Tucker works there, man. What does this mean? Okay, so I want you guys to look at this. Serenity number 1, after in all caps, after just making fun of this. Now I know the only thing we'll accept at this point from that in all caps is the white man is back. But what does this mean? Can you expound upon this statement? It's not about skin color, it's about respect. What is this emptiness? What is this empty void? What do you mean it's about respect? So nothing is about skin color and everything for all of history is just about respect. What does that even mean? What in the Hallmark card is that statement? Like, are you writing a commercial or something? Like, Waters is okay. Waters is so wrong. The demographics were the most that were locked down. Why vote for the same people that were locked down? I kind of don't understand that. I don't understand. Yeah, go on there. I don't know what that means. I don't like Jesse Waters. Tucker Carlson, he's okay. He needs to leave Fox News, man. He'd be the best live streamer in history if he just left. Yeah, yeah, we shouldn't care what woke lunatics think about us. We also shouldn't care what establishment Republicans. Frankly, we should not care what anyone who's not Christian, we shouldn't care what they have to say. You need the majority. Why go after minorities when you need the majority? Yep. Yeah, one of the best things that Kanye said is that he plays for an audience of one. I love that comment from Kanye. I love hearing that from a musician. He plays for an audience of one. Love God. Bible Truth says, God first. I don't need validation from anyone. I just need wisdom, understanding, faith, and discipline. Yeah, vote God. Greg, yeah, Gutfeld is funny. You know what I mean? Yeah, and if you're funny, then that you get a pass. But the problem with a lot of these people is they're not funny. They're serious. They're serious and they want to be taken seriously. Okay, so what good do you provide to the world, Mark Zabel? I love just simping for Fox News, man. Look what too much Fox News does to a person, dude. Read what's on the screen right now. I love Jesse Waters. He is always right on, and so is Tucker. What about when they disagree? And you, on the other hand, are just a big mouth live fart, in my opinion. Okay. All right. And who are you? You're a person that thinks Jesse Waters is always right. Okay. So what value you providing in the commentary sphere, bro? What is that on the screen? It's a her. Well, it's a her according to Fox News, who's right all the time. Yeah. According to Fox News, who's apparently correct on everything. It's just, I'm just some loudmouth fart saying it. So why would you think that these people are anything other than like totally stunning and brave? Totally stunning and brave, civil servants. Zoe Zephyr shatters, just got hired at Fox News, by the way. Zoe Zephyr shatters lavender ceiling, by the way. First trans person ever elected to the Montana State Legislature. So there's two of them. This is just trash, dude. The whole mainstream, the mainstream has to say about everything is just trash, dude. The paused generations electorally. Who is this person? A constitutional republic is barely better than a direct democracy. That people think that's, the thing about that is what needs to end is that people think that saying it's a constitutional republic is some sort of own. Like, that'll make them stop. Oh, what if we just point out to them that we're indeed not in a direct democracy, that we're in a constitutional republic? Oh, man. Sorry. Let me get in here. Dang, we're getting raided by bots right now. Oh, man. Oh, can I do something? I'm doing it. Put user in timeout. That's one. That's two. Did someone get the one on the pubcast? Oh, give a private photo. Wrong a time, a private photo. Oh, you got it? Okay, cool. Great. Just great. Hopium Gardner in the building. Whoa, amazing seeing you here, sir. Usually I see you at 4 in the morning on my show. Hopium says, Christ first, my faith doesn't go towards politicians or pundits. What about me, though? I'm a pundit. Just kidding. Just kidding. Oh, wrong a time erection. Sorry, I didn't mean that was just the Asian voice. That was a different thing. Wait, no. Timeout mayor. Did you hit the wrong button? No. Mayor is a normal, yeah. Untimeout her. I'll do it. Yeah, untimeout her. Did you undo it? Hello, everybody. Hopium Gardner. Crushing the pubcast. Anyway. A dead guy was elected Pennsylvania state representative. Died in October. Don't you guys love just being yelled at? Don't you just love being screamed at in all caps? I like it. That's why I get up in the morning. Yeah, I wake up in the morning, have a nice balanced breakfast of eggs and people screaming at me in all caps. You know, but dude, people told me that they thought the midterm was not going to happen. What happens? Do people ever admit that their predictions are wrong? Ocean Breeze says there won't be a vote in 24. Okay, I don't agree with you. But, you know, I saw a lot of these types, not like you, but a lot of people say that the Democrats are going to cheat so hard that there won't be a midterm. And I was like, do you mean that? Would you put money on that? And it's not like they don't say, oh, I know I said that, but here's why I was wrong. Every time I make a hardcore prediction, I am like, hey, I was wrong. Here's why. Or I don't know why, you know. Yeah, I listen way harder when people scream at me in all caps. Yeah. So a Democratic Pennsylvania state representative reelected despite having died in October. Yeah, a bit of screaming with my coffee in the morning. Isn't that nice? Isn't it great? Yes, it's great. This is King of Kings. Yes. It's just awesome. I love it. John Fetterman 2020. Yo, unironically, if Trump gets screwed over, I might support Fetterman.
Fetterman as
Putin Fetterman. Putin Fetterman 2024.
a nominee at some point for president. I know
why? Don't you realize? Don't you realize that an uppercase makes it easier to find your own comments in a long thread when you do a fast scroll? But you typed it. Why do you need to reread it? Why do you need? I've seen so many cope justifications for why someone needs that. I had not thought of this one. Why do you need to scroll up to read your own comment? It's like getting a picture of yourself tattooed on you. Like, don't you know what you look like? Like, what? What is that? What is that? Why do you need to reread what you have to say? You said it. Like,
there's some variables, obviously, but just a few. But I just
say you're screaming at me. So why don't you give me your justification of why you need 3 question marks? Like,
you know, what he did in the super red, deep red parts of Pennsylvania, and the way that he ran ahead of Biden, as you were saying, ran ahead of Trump. I mean, it just makes you wonder about his future.
I love this show so much, man. we just get wild. We just get wild. Okay, 5 ways to soothe the stress from being yelled at in all caps on the internet. I know it says from the election, but I actually think there's things that I think there's other things that we need to de-stress from a lot more. 5-finger breathing, cool down, move, breathe like a baby, limit your scrolling. We can do all these things. Thank you for the super chat, Eagle Wings, Wolf Spirit. Great as always. Thank you, Frank, and thank you, Trump. That's right. Thanks, Frank. Yeah, thanks, Frank. I appreciate it. We all appreciate Frank the most. So if anyone's yelling at you in all caps on the internet, these are the things you can do to cope with it. The lump. Yes, the lump one, not him. Yeah, that's true. Oh, their own exit polls being murdered. We could just ignore the left, man. Okay. We've addressed this one before. Caps don't mean screaming. Some people have a hard time reading small print to please others that take caps personal. Okay, but how can they read other people's comments? I say it doesn't, it's just aggressive. Like, this is how I talk most of the time, but like, it's just aggressive. I mean, it's not even about personal. It's impersonal. It's just, you are literally being more aggressive into the void. Get glasses, yeah. Mayor, she didn't do it on purpose. She says, why was I timed out? So I could get another talking head to MC if the one at present is too offended by it. Or there's one of me and there's 77 of you. There's only one talking head, and if the person in the live chat makes it all about themselves, what you're doing, bare minimum, when you do all caps, is you're calling attention to yourselves on a public platform. That's another way to deal with uppercase, is to get glasses and listen to what I'm saying. That's another way to deal with uppercase. Either get glasses or, like, I don't know. It's calling attention to yourself on a public platform. All caps do not make the keys on the keyboard any larger. Agree with this. Demeanor says, I write in caps because I'm hard of hearing. They're saying that their comment is more important than everyone else in the chat. True. I love you guys. This is so funny, dude. This is just cack, dude. Because I'm hard of hearing. That is so funny. Philadelphia said it'll delay. This is before the election at this point. Okay, here's the thing. I have to go in 3 minutes. Everyone use uppercase for the... Let's appease Don. Let's appease our all caps people. Everyone, let's interrupt them. Let's interrupt them. Everyone type in all caps for the rest of the class so Don can't find his comments. How about this? I will time you out if you don't use all caps. Here we go. So if Trump doesn't announce, if Trump announces that he is running tomorrow, will you say you were wrong? Yeah, everyone all caps for the rest of the time. We have 3 minutes left. Okay, I'm only trying things, Don. Yeah, Vicente Gonzalez. Vicente Gonzalez beats Mayra Flores in a hotly contested House race. We'll get to this one next time. MSNBC is going to tell you that Maricopa County is the best at counting votes. Negative Ghost Rider. It's fun. I feel important. LOL. LOL. We are laughing. We are enjoying. Breaking. Stacey Abrams found eating ballots behind polling station. Republicans now calling for stomach pump as part of voter fraud-led investigation. Ah! I understand. It's way better, right? She was eating them! She's eating them! It's everywhere! I gotta go. I gotta teach a lesson in 3 minutes. Love you guys so much. That was fun. Episode number 17 of Correct Wing Weekly. I'll see you when I see you, all right? You guys scratch your back. I'll scratch your back! They're easier to see. Everyone's just screaming. Everyone's just screaming in the live chat right now. Please follow me on Rumble, by the way. I'm looking for new Rumblers. Is that how you say it? I need Rumblers. Okay? So Frank is in the live chat telling you to most assuredly follow me on Rumble. I have 12 followers. I need more. I need more. No! Please follow me on Odyssey as well. Poor favor. I would really appreciate that, guys. Don't make me screaming at you. And follow Katie Zed. Katie Zed does a true crime channel. She's one of the mods of this channel. And she makes the thumbnails for this here program. Have a fantastic day, everybody. See you when I see you. Correct Wing Weekly. Mondays at 5 p.m. Eastern time. I'm also running Frank's prayer stream tomorrow, but I'm nicer during those. See you around. Love you. God bless. Have a great afternoon. Come back again sometime.